Hey, what's up guys? Nils here and welcome back to another video. So today's topic in this video, we're going to talk a little bit about a couple of things that need to be added into the game before actually the next update releases. And that's simply due to the fact that within the past year, like a lot has changed. Games have become a little bit more, how should I put it, revolutionary or whatnot. So there's like a couple of things that kind of need to be in the game, and they make really a big quality of life difference. So yeah, anyway, we're gonna start out with probably the most basic thing, which isn't really a problem in anime fighters. Like sword fighters and anime warriors had this problem a lot more often, and that is disconnecting. Especially anime warriors, it's pretty much impossible to just go for a straight day without disconnecting in that game. Now, I don't know what the issue is, but anime fighters doesn't really suffer from that. Like, you very, very rarely get disconnected in anime fighters. I don't know if that's just a better like scripted game itself or what the problem is, but yeah, it doesn't really happen that often, but yet sometimes it happens. Sometimes you might go AFK because you might have forgotten your auto clicker or whatever, but yeah, it would be really good if you could just reconnect into the game and just keep doing whatever you were doing. Just like all of these, I guess, new era simulators have the anti-AFK thing implemented, so that would be a very great change to start out with. I think especially mobile players, that's really good for mobile. Like computer have auto clickers, time tasks, whatever, but tablet and mobiles kind of suffer. I know there's auto clickers and stuff for mobiles, but yeah, like I don't know. I don't know how you can run like a Roblox game for 24 hours on phone and it just doesn't explode. But yeah, anyway, would be a great feature to add. It will help everybody and Xbox players as well, because I don't think there's a way to AFK on Xbox as far as I know, and that is pretty frustrating. So yeah, very important thing to be added. Next up, we're going to actual gameplay features this time right now, and we're actually looking at one right now, and it's passives. Like the whole system of passives is sort of severely outdated. It's very boring and it's very annoying. Like, so let's throw this guy in, for example, and if I do this, see, I have to wait for this entire animation to finish, and Genius 1, Genius 2, whatever. And yeah, that is super slow. Like, either just remove the animation, just instantly give the passive, or what I would like to see, because obviously there's like thousands and thousands of roles involved in this game, like probably something like a mass, sort of like a mass roll system, where, like for example, like 20x, right? 20x rolls. Do you have 20 tokens? You just press this button here, 20x rolls, and then you get like the selection of passives on your screen, and you just like choose one and you continue on. I think that would be the best thing. Like, I don't know. This whole passive like rolling thing in anime fighters is very boring. Everybody dislikes it. It's very time consuming as well. You need 30-40 minutes to just roll and roll and roll. So yeah, that is an absolute pain in the ass. Next up, another thing that would be extremely helpful for everybody, that would be auto attacking. Actually, it's very annoying to constantly click, especially like if you're doing time trials and stuff like that. Something auto attacking like in anime warriors would be a great feature. Just have like a big radius around yourself where you can basically just hit everything. It's primarily like useful in trials where you have to like kill 5-6 mobs every room. Like that gets pretty frustrating fast, I guess. So it would be great if you could just like skip this whole thing, I guess. You just run forward and everything just dies. So yeah, auto attack definitely helpful. And in combination with the reconnect thing that I talked about earlier, just imagine you don't even need auto clickers or time tasks to farm like mobs and bosses anymore. And yeah, as I said, it's mostly great for mobile/Xbox, because Xbox doesn't even have like anything. At least phones like sort of do have some sort of an auto clicker. So yeah, that would be great. Like combining those two together, it would benefit people by a lot. And yeah, it's just it saves you a lot of pain in the ass, just constantly like click in time trials when you just want to run the rooms. Either that's like farming TT shards or like actually farming yen or whatnot. Now, the fourth thing on this list, somebody posted it on my Discord. I hadn't actually think about it. I mean, it did annoy me, but I never really like went that far, but that's a good idea. So inventory, you know, like obviously with trading being a thing in this game, like, so if I go here, you see here, it says like, for example, some of the items cannot be traded, right? Now, you can't really know how many items are tradable and how many aren't, which can be a little bit annoying. And the only way to currently actually see how much you can trade is to actually open a trade with somebody, the trade panel. And you know, sometimes confusions happen, like you talk with somebody, he's like, oh, I can give you like 150 shards, and then you go and end up trading and he's like, oh no, I can't give you 150 shards because some are not tradable, blah, 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 you know. Pretty sure if you have played AFS for even not too long, you have experienced this exact situation. So it would be great if you had, like, for example, in your inventory, if you had like a button where you click like, so I clicked like one button and it's like whole inventory, and then it's like another button that you click it, tradable only inventory, and then you click this third button, it's like non-tradable like inventory, you know. I think that would be something nice. It's very small, it's not really something big, but it's a very nice quality of life sort of system that I'm pretty sure everybody would appreciate. I don't know how hard it is to make. I don't think it necessarily would be too hard, like, but just basically make two more categories. Like one category is like everything that you have, and then it's like tradable and untradable stuff. Again, I don't know if it's complicated. I just don't think it is complicated. Really good. And now lastly, I've talked about this thing many times even in the past for AFS Tide. It's mostly tied to gameplay, and it is the protagonist passive / diligent even. Now, protagonist, for those of you guys that may not know, is pretty much a boosted diligent, and it allows you to level your units past its level cap. Protagonist is 10 levels, double protagonist is plus 20 levels. That's how you see my units basically being above level 400 right now. And yeah, so the problem with this passive is like, sure, you know, you end up like leveling your unit, and then what? Like if you want your unit's full potential, you have to roll off protagonist, which is a secret passive, and it's super rare, by the way. You have to roll off protagonist, you have to go for another passive. But what happens like an update later or 2 updates later, when the level cap increases again, like it was all pointless, you know. Like maybe, I don't know, nerf the levels, or just I don't know, just like make the unit permanently keep the levels. That might be a little bit too broken as well, although I don't know, I don't think that would be too broken. Like just if you roll diligent or protagonist, just allow that unit to keep these extra like levels forever, you know. Like level cap plus 10, level cap plus 20, level cap plus 1, level cap plus 3, level cap plus 5, depending on whatever passive you have, right? I don't know, that is a kind of a hot take, but yeah, like protagonist is like a little bit flawed, you know, in that sense, because nobody can actually like fully like utilize the passive, right? Because it's not like you can just roll protagonist, get the levels, and then roll it off, and you know, it's not easy, right? You just go back here to the passive machine. I can show you the odds. Index 0.025%, guys. There we go. These are the odds for the secret passives. So you can kind of tell that, yeah, it is a pain in the ass, right? Like it is absolutely a pain in the ass. So yeah, I don't know. I would suggest like having permanent level cap increase per unit, because it's not like it's easy to even get it once, right? So yeah, like if you get it once, just, I don't know, allow the unit to be permanently like extra level capped. I think that's my solution to the passive, to make it probably a must go for passive. Same for diligent, I guess. Exact same thing. Like if people can't go for protagonist, they would definitely just go for diligence. And yep, that's pretty much it, guys, for this video. I think that these are some things that sort of need to happen before the game goes live, and it's mostly like the quality of life stuff. Okay, the protagonist part is like whatever, it's just gameplay, you know. You can always just fine tune around it, but yeah, like these like quality of life stuff, like they need to come into the game. It would make the game a lot more modern. I guess that's the correct word, not revolutionized that I said earlier. Like a lot more modern, because you know, it's like it's things that like make your life a lot easier and people appreciate it, I guess. But yeah, anyway, guys, that was pretty much it for this video. I hope you have enjoyed it. As always, make sure to click the like and subscribe button down below, and I'll see you guys all on the next video. Peace out.